In the small, secluded town of Eldridge lived a young girl named Clara. Clara, a curious soul with a love for mysteries, had recently moved into an ancient house with her parents. The house was filled with antique furniture and dusty relics from a time long gone, but what caught Clara's attention the most was an old, ornate mirror in the attic. It stood tall, with intricate carvings of faces and creatures along its golden frame. Clara had never seen anything like it. One night, unable to sleep due to a raging storm, Clara felt an irresistible urge to visit the mirror. She tiptoed up the creaky stairs to the attic, illuminated only by the occasional flash of lightning. The mirror seemed to glow with an eerie light as she approached. Reaching out, she touched its cool surface. Suddenly, Clara felt a strange pull, as if the mirror was drawing her in. She tried to step back, but it was too late. In an instant, she was sucked into the mirror, emerging in an identical attic, yet everything was slightly off. The air was colder, and the shadows deeper. In the center of the room stood another young girl who looked exactly like Clara. "Welcome," the doppelganger said with a sinister smile. The real Clara realized with horror that she had entered a parallel world. The other Clara explained that she was trapped in the mirror years ago and needed to switch places with someone to escape. As the doppelganger advanced, Clara's heart pounded. Desperate to escape, she remembered the tales her grandmother used to tell about tricks to outsmart evil spirits. Thinking quickly, Clara challenged her double to a game of wits. The doppelganger agreed, confident in her cunning. They sat across from each other, the air thick with tension. Clara devised riddles, each more intricate than the last. The doppelganger answered them easily at first, but eventually hesitated and faltered. Sensing victory, Clara asked one final riddle, drawing on an obscure folk tale. The doppelganger's face twisted in confusion, unable to answer. At that moment, the mirror began to shimmer. Angry and defeated, the doppelganger lunged at Clara, but was instead drawn into the mirror's surface. Clara was propelled back into her own attic, collapsing on the floor. Exhausted but relieved, she looked back at the now dark and normal-looking mirror. She knew she'd never be the same. From that night on, she avoided the attic, and the mirror's secret was never spoken of again. Eldridge remained a quiet town, but Clara carried with her the haunting memory of her encounter, always wary of the shadows that lurked just out of sight.